what color the uniforms were because every bit of it looks like it's a black uniform, but it is navy blue.
It is a navy blue trimmed in white and red.
With red numbers and very, very evident names on the back of their uniforms.
Which makes you happy.
Oh, it makes me really happy. Latong will jump against, he's 7-1. He's the one that hit the winning tip-in the tournament to oust the St. Louis Billikens.
Yeah.
And then they got way behind in the championship game and came back and made a game of it before they win for VCU. The Atlantic 10 and the Missouri Valley Conference square off here. Bradley goes from left to right in the first half. And here we go. The NIT gets underway at Carver Arena. And it's back tip to the Braves. It's touched by A.J. Smith. And here comes, with the basketball, Hubricks. And on the dribble left, and now coming up high.
Just match inside if you want it.
Bounce passes to Meta. He's got two-timed. And he's going to the basket. Stops, loses it, gets it back, turn around, hooker, bounces, bin.
That works.
And the Braves get a 2-0 lead. And here comes Javon Bennett across the timeline. He averages 16 points a game, and he goes against his counterpart. Inside is to Latong. He puts up a shot, misses. Rebound comes long. And Hubricks has it. The Braves are running in the front court. A.J. Smith with it. Free throw line extended on the right. Stops and backs up. Looks at Meta again. Is he going to work again? Yes, he does. Backs in on Simon. His turnaround jumper bounces, no good. Rebound tip, no good by A.J. Smith. He goes to the ground. And here comes Bennett with it across the timeline. He's got it to the left. Give it up top. They're going to the basket. And the ball is knocked out of bounds. Last touched
Corey Thomas.
By Corey Thomas.
Good hustle back. He'd fallen on that play, but got back late, but was there to kind of be in the passing lane, so that pass didn't get to Latong.
Simon with it. He'll inbound. Baseline left. Nope. That's Jones to enter. Inbound on the left. Passes out front, and Montgomery touches it for the first time. We had a Montgomery here last year. Passes to Bennett. He's got it up high right, guarded by Hubricks now.
Bradley playing his
own. 2-3 zone. I bet they hadn't planned on that. Here's a pass up high, and a free throw line jumper bounces no good.
Got a rebound
taken down by the big man, Latong, and a three ball is up and good.
3-point basket
by Bennett. So they got the offensive rebound, sits everybody down 3-2. Dayton with it. And on the dribble is Johnson. Gives to Hubricks. A ball fake to the basket. Layup is missed by Meta as he was short. And a rebound taken down by Simon. And here they come again. Bennett's going to have the ball knocked away out of bounds by Jaquan Johnson. With 24 on the shot clock, we played 2 minutes. 3-2 in favor of the Flyers. And once again, Keontae Jones.
1-3-1.
Went inbound. Bounce pass inside. Outside jumper again is up and good. He's got 6 points already.
Yeah, that was wide open. They basically solved that equation pretty quick on the out of bounds against the 1-3-1.
6-2. Behind the back goes Hubricks. Goes to the corner on the right. They made a bad pass, and it's going to be 8-2. Kaboom! Thrown down by Montgomery. So the Braves are down quickly by 6. And downstairs, all alone, kaboom! Thrown down by Corey Thomas.
Yeah, Dayton will break down defensively. They like to run, which usually means they're not going to like to play a lot of defense.
His 5th dunk of the year. Here's Bennett again, 8-4. Latong. Now, they move the ball very quickly. Simon goes to the baseline. He's got a dunk. Missed it. Rebound taken down, Corey Thomas. Outlet pass is Jaquan Johnson. He's going all the way. Flipped it up, missed it.
Is that going to be a foul on Latong or Jones?
One of the two, because he went flying again.
It's on Jones.
Caillou's coming in. So is Vandernap, and so is Wheeler. And Jaquan Johnson will go to the free throw line. He is 79%, 168 of 213. And he'll try to get the Braves within 2 at 17:02. First free throw is good. And he gets his first point.
If Bradley wants to play with pace in this game, I don't think it'll be a problem. The key will be is not to play too fast.
His 820th point as a Bradley Brave, and he'll have one more. Hubrick's out, Thomas out, Meta out. That was the first foul of the game. Second free throw is up and bounced no good. So he split him, and it's 8-5, 3 minutes into the game. And here comes Bennett. He's going to be a problem. Latong gives to Simon. Now hands off to Bennett again. There's a switch, and they go inside, out, and threw it away. It's saved. And a foul is called on Caillou as he ran into Latong. First foul of the game on the Braves by Caillou.
Good hustle by Bennett to save that from going over the 10-second line and to Latong, and Caillou a little slow in reacting, gets the foul.
Jordan Durkak is in, and who did he replace? Sits down. I think it was Simon. And when the ball is Bennett, Latong, and now Durkak. He can shoot it. And then a give and go. The ball's knocked away, but picked up and laid up and in with a loose ball by Keontae Jones. And it's 10-5. So the Braves split the free throw, and they hit two at the other end. Jaquan Johnson gives to Caillou, and now Wheeler touches it for the first time. They got a mismatch, and he threw it away. Another turnover for the Braves, their second, and at the other end, a dunk is missed, but a foul on the play. And I think it was Vandernap.
Vandernap. I like that he went up with it and tried to block. Montgomery, I don't think, appreciated it. He thought he should have a dunk and stared him down for a bit, but it's good hard play.
So Dayton goes to the free throw line for the first time.
The concern for me coming into this game is which...
Montgomery's free throw is good. They're 75% from the line.
Which layoff would be good or bad? Bradley's been off for basically 10 days, so rust, versus Dayton, who just got done playing Sunday. Are they tired? So it'll be interesting to see what plays out. So far, Dayton's been the aggressor. 16:06 to play. Second free throw is up and good, and it's 12-5. And here comes pressure from Dayton.
Vandernap to inbound. The Braves have turned it over twice. Hubrick's had one, and Wheeler just another one. Brings it across the timeline against Bennett.
Wheeler needs to pick up his mentality right now. He's a little bit slow.
And he fires a three-point shot. Bounced it no good. Rebound is tipped, and
it's going to be Jones again, I believe.
Gets a foul, and we have an official time. So the Braves will inbound. They trail 12-5. Early start for the Flyers, capitalizing on Bradley turnovers. Coming into the game is Bryce Hurd. He's from Homewood Flossmoor in Chicago. And he'll come in, and the Braves will inbound with 15:49 to play in the first half, trailing 12-5 to the Dayton Flyers. You're listening to Bradley Braves basketball from Learfield.
Weaver's Fresh Food and Drink, located at the corner of Willow Knolls and Radnor Roads behind Sam's Club, is quickly becoming a Peoria favorite, serving made-from-scratch pizza, Alwyn's fresh smash burgers, horseshoes, cheesesteaks, Italian beefs, and our famous chicken fingers, Bill's famous lemon shake-ups, full bar and game room for kids, convenient side-door carry-out counter, and 9 TVs for your sports viewing pleasure. Open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week. Check us out on Facebook.
Lippman's Furniture and Interiors in Peoria is a family tradition of style, quality, and comfort. Generations have trusted us to make their homes beautiful and livable.
In our showroom, you can see, feel, and sit in our hand-picked collection of top-quality furniture that blends timeless value with modern style.
Need help pulling it all together? Our expert design team is here to guide you, and we offer white glove delivery for a hassle-free experience.
At Lippman's, your family home
is our family's priority.
Visit lippmansfurniture.com.
Hi, I'm Dustin with Bobcat of Peoria.
I'm Chuck. When you need equipment for big projects,
Bobcat of Peoria has you covered with mini track loaders, excavators, and all necessary attachments for rent or purchase.
We make it easy with convenient pickup and delivery options.
Visit bobcatofpeoria.com to see why Bobcat is the perfect choice. Because nothing performs like a Bobcat.
Join our Bobcat family.
Visit us at Bobcat of Peoria today.
Bobcat of Peoria, family owned and operated since 2000.
1370 and 100.3 WMBD and 93.3 WPBG HD4 Peoria.
No 3 balls for the Braves. We did have one kaboom, brought to you by Vision Insurance Group and Auto Owners Insurance. Yeah, they don't do anything slow, and they are very aggressive.
Yeah, Dayton, that's just how they play. And we really don't have a team in the Valley that plays this way, so it's an adjustment. What Bradley needs to do is, number one, obviously take care of the basketball. 2 turnovers have resulted in 4 points for Dayton, which has allowed majority of this lead. The other thing is you got to think ahead. You've got to read ahead. And so far, Dayton's just been quicker to the ball, and it's allowed them to get out to a little bit of a lead.
So it'll be inbounded, and Dietrich Richardson is going to trigger as he comes into the game with Caillou, Vandernap, Hubricks is back, and Wheeler at 15:49.
Let's see how Richardson, what he learned from the Valley tournament. He looked a little overwhelmed in the Valley tournament.
He fell at that dunk.
At Northern Iowa where he fell out down and allowed an active turnover. You're right.
Inbounds baseline right. Looks for Hubricks. Count is 2 and gives to Wheeler. He already missed a 3-point shot. Now backs up against Bennett. Goes free throw line extended on the left. Caillou has it. They deny. 7-6 on the shot clock. Here's a free throw line jumper by Hubricks. Is good. His first deuce.
That's important to get him going in this game.
12-7. The Dayton lead is cut to 5. And they have a new player in. It's Bryce Beard. We talked about him before the break. Now on the left. He's open for 3 again.
Yeah,
Bennett hits his third.
Hung up in a screen. You've got to read that on the weak side.
14-7. 7-point lead at 15:05 to play. Here's Hubricks again. Backs up, gives to Caillou at the high post. Gives to Wheeler. Stops. Caillou fires a 3 up. That's going to be missed. Rebound on the weak side is tipped, but into the hands of Durkak. And they're going to have the opportunity again. Here's a short shot. Bounces no good. Rebound is taken out. And Wheeler takes it away from Montgomery. He's all the way down. Stops. Gives it a 3-ball fired up.
A walk.
And
got called
a
for
travel. Third Bradley turnover. And here comes Johnson in for Wheeler. And Jonovic is in for Caillou. 14-7. 3 turnovers for the Braves.
Yeah, fortunate to get that steal on the other end. Had 2 guys that just looked at the ball, and Dayton got the rebound, and Bradley got the steal, thankfully.
Alexander Steakhouse steal. But they have the possession at 14-28 and a 14-7 lead. On the dribble is Malcolm Thomas, who's in there. And gives back to Bennett, who's got already in double figures on the way. Bounce pass inside, block to block, missed a layup.
That's fortunate because Johnson fell asleep on the weak side.
Missed the layup, and Johnson, he fires a 3 up and dribbles no good, and the rebound is tipped out of bounds, and that is a break for the Braves. 14:02. And Brian Wardle indicates the play that they want to use on this inbounds. 3 turnovers already. And Richardson will inbound. Count is 3. Give to Meta out front. Hands to Jaquan Johnson. Almost lost by Vandernap, but picked up with 12-11 on the shot clock by Richardson, who's going to go one-on-one. Gives it to Hubricks in the corner in the right. Bounced it, no good. Rebound taken down. Almost lost by Hurd, but picked up. And here comes Bennett again. Across the timeline. Johnson is on him. Durkak takes it, free throw line extended on the right. Now they go left again on a give and go. Underneath, the shot is missed and a foul on Meta, I think.
It is. Right now, Bradley is getting screened way too easily. Whether it be on outdoor cuts by guards or backdoor cuts there against a screen against Meta on the Thomas, who got to the basket and just late to recover.
To the free throw line, number 1 is Malcolm Thomas. He's 60%, 24 of 40. He's got a pair, and he's short on the first one.
They don't have many bad free throw shooters,
but he's one of them.
But he is one of them. Pizza. Sorry.
And Jones as well. He's 64. The rest of them are
upper
70s, upper and 80s. That is 3 team fouls on the Braves. Second free throw is missed. So that's like a turnover, and the rebound taken down by Vandernapp. Braves need to score here.
Yeah, they need to get
13-20. Corey Thomas is going to come in the next dead ball. Jaquan Johnson drives inside. Short shot off the glass. Misses. Got his own rebound.
Oh, my gosh. That was wide open.
And here they come back down again. So they failed to capitalize on the 2 missed free throws. Hurd now gives to Thomas. And Bennett again. And now a 3-ball. Bounce away, no good. You'll give him that shot every day. As Malcolm Thomas missed. And here comes Hubricks with it. He's got a field goal in this game. Hasn't made a 3 yet. Met at the high post. Looks for the back cut. That's covered up. And gives to Hubricks. His 3 is up. Bounced it, no good. And the rebound taken down by Thomas. Braves are having trouble from the field now. And here's Bennett with it. He comes down to the baseline, finds a man in the corner. There's a jumper for 3, is up and good by Bryce Hurd. And it's 17-7. Braves down 10. And here comes Wheeler across the timeline. Hubricks has the ball. Now goes to the corner on the right. His pull-up jumper is good there for 2. He's got 4.
He's the one guy that looks like he's into the game. Everybody else is a step slow or just not mentally into it yet.
17-9. Taking the ball to dribble is Thomas. Inside out is Durkak. And now gives once again for a 3. Finally missed. That time by Bennett. And the rebound taken down by the Braves. And here comes A.J. Smith, who's back in. He goes to the free throw line and comes back out. We'll have an official time in the next dead ball. 11:27 to play in the first half. And here comes Jaquan Johnson. Gives it to Vandernapp. He's doubled. Looks. Gives it to Meta inside. He's got a mismatch and lost it off his hands out of bounds.
That's got to be Bradley Ball, yeah.
Yeah, it was knocked away by Durkak. And here's an official time. Shot clock reads 5. So it's got to be quick with 11:13 to play in the first half. And the lead is 8 for Dayton. 17-9 over the Bradley Braves. And we're back in a minute. You're listening to Bradley Braves basketball from Learfield.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Ask Unland Insurance in Pekin if Auto Owners make sense for you.
Weaver's Fresh Food and Drink, located at the corner of Willow Knolls and Radnor Roads behind Sam's Club, is quickly becoming a Peoria favorite, serving made-from-scratch pizza, Alwyn's fresh smash burgers, horseshoes, cheesesteaks, Italian beefs, and our famous chicken fingers, Bill's famous lemon shake-ups, full bar and game room for kids, convenient side-door carry-out counter, and 9 TVs for your sports viewing pleasure. Open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week. Check us out on Facebook.
Hi, Ameren, Illinois home energy expert Matt Minster here to share how easy saving energy around the house can be. Matching the right size pot to the right size burner can save you up to $36 a year. You can save up to $55 a year by turning off the TV when you leave the house. And switch to LED light bulbs to save up to $75 per year. Discover more tips and rebates at AmerenIllinoisSavings.com/ways to save. Some restrictions may apply.
From your dashboard to your desk, WMBD is there.
Rebounds 11-7 Bradley. They're missing some shots. They are 4 of 13 from the field, 31%. 46 for the Flyers. Dayton, by the way, is 29-29 against the Valley. And they are handling the Braves thus far. Oh, the officials for tonight, by the way, are Matthew Rassane, Justin Albrecht, and James Duke.
Are they reviewing this to see who tipped it out?
Maybe.
Interesting. No, so far in this game, Dayton's played like the team that's playing at home. They've been shooting the ball better, more confident, and Bradley has looked tentative. And like I said, I'll just go back to this, and I'll probably come back to it a few more times. Bradley looks rusty, like they haven't played in 10 days, and Dayton looks like they played just a couple days ago.
Which they did.
So,
actually, they played Sunday.
They played Sunday.
So this is a normal schedule for them.
Yeah, every third or fourth day. I mean, It's just like, now they did play 3 games in a row. So, and they had to travel as well. So that can be a problem, but they've handled it well so far.
Tells you something about VCU, doesn't it?
They
lost 3 times.
They lost 3 times to VCU. I was looking at that. I'm like, wow. But you watch them play. They're very similar as how they like to play. They both play up and down. I think
they reversed it.
I think VCU's just a little bit better at it.
So they reversed it, and they have the basketball, and they have Latong back into the game. And he is going to inbound. They also have Simon back in.
Has been upheld as a 2-point shot.
So they were looking at 2 plays. They overturned the possession to Dayton, and the other thing is they confirmed that one of
their
Bennett's shots was a 2, not a 3.
So they took a point off the board. So it's an 8-point lead, and they break the Bradley pressure. Latong.
Bradley in 2-3 zone.
Durkak. Latong. Montgomery. And now Latong in it. He can take a 3. And with it is Simon. Skip pass in the corner, and there's a 3-ball bounced away no good by Jacob Connor, who just checked into the game.
I think the zone is the way to play this team. I also think pressure causes them problems because they don't come up and down the floor like they want to.
Hubrick's with it. He's got it straight away. Caillou is back into the lineup, and so is Wheeler, who has it out front. Looks and gives to Caillou. He works. He's doubled. Gives to Thomas. 6 on the shot clock, now 5. And I think that Hubrick's wanted to find Corey Thomas and threw it away in the 4th turnover and 2nd for Hubrick's.
Was wanting him to cut back door, and I think he stopped, and Hubrick's thought he was going to continue.
Dayton 17, Bradley 9, 10-13 to play in the first half. Not a lot of points for the Braves. Here's Hurd back in. Pass is down on the block against Caillou. And a turnaround jumper is up and in and out. Rebound taken down on the strong side by A.J. Smith. As Latong missed the shot. Hubrick's. Now Caillou looks inside.
Got a mismatch inside if they want it.
And somebody is hand fighting, and it's Bryce Hurd, I think.
It is Hurd.
And that's the 3rd team foul.
Bryce Hurd is first.
So both teams have 3. And it goes back to 20 on the clock. It'll be inbounded sideline left to Hubrick's. On a give and go, he's all the way down. First layup missed it.
Got bumped, but you got to finish that. Right idea. I like the play.
Montgomery with it. Free throw line extended on the right. Now they're going to reverse. Latong goes to the basket against Caillou. Flips a reverse layup. Good. Had no chance. And it's 10-point lead again, 19-9. And Meta's going to come in the next dead ball. Here's Wheeler all the way down. Reverse layup is up and in. As he beat the man baseline, and Connor
you can see
did not pick it up.
Try to chest bump Bradley every chance they have an opportunity on their drives. Bradley's got to readjust.
19-11. They've got to start at the defensive end. Latong driving inside is Hurd, and he's fouled.
Everything's hands.
A.J. Smith, I think. That would be 4 team fouls on the Braves.
It's on you. Caillou.
12, Caillou. His second.
Out he comes. Vanderknapp is coming in along with Meta. And it's free throw time. No, it's going to be inbound, baseline right.
That's interesting. I thought that was on the gather.
And Hurd will inbound. Guarded by Vandernap. 19-11. 8-point lead. They double in the corner. Inside, a layup is up and good by Simon.
Yeah, we're going to have to change up that 1-3-1. They've basically they've scouted that real well.
21-11. Vandernap trying to they deny the pass to Hubricks. And now met at the high post. Gives to Wheeler. And gets a ball screen. He goes to the free throw line with a pair coming up here.
That's 2 on Hurd, I believe.
And that's 4 team fouls for him. Wheeler missed the shot, but he was fouled, and he goes to the free throw line. Montana Wheeler is 49 of 69. He finally made it to 71%.
Just jinxed him, I hope you know.
I'd like to see the ball go through the basket here.
I would
He's
like
got
to see
2.
it as well.
Free throws up and dribbles in. It did not swish, did it?
Did not swish. It kind of dangled.
And Jaquan Johnson returned for Bradley.
Wheeler looking for point number 5.
Good job of creating the contact on the way to the basket that time.
Got them both. 21-13. Braves need to get some stops here. And here comes Bennett across the timeline with a right-hand dribble. It's a Latong. And Simon, as they run a bit of a weave, goes to the baseline on the right.
Isolate.
He's going to move and almost lost the ball. Picked up by Latong. He goes inside, lays it up and in. He went from high-low.
Not very good defense by Jonovic. He's got to move his feet.
10-point lead again, 23-13. Jaquan Johnson. Meta gives to almost a walk by Richardson. He takes it to free throw line extended on the left. Bounce pass is to Meta. Is he going to pass out of this? Nope. He works against Connor. His short shot, and there's a foul. He'll go to the free throw line with a pair with 7:54 when we come back in a minute. Dayton 23, Bradley 13. He played almost 12 minutes and 13 points. We're back in a minute, and it'll be free throw time for Meta when we return. You're listening to Bradley Braves basketball from Learfield.
Your money goes further at Avanti's. Whether it's catering a party, getting dinner for the family, or just grabbing a sandwich for lunch, Avanti's is for you. The entire menu is priced right. From complete dinners to our delicious variety of salads, sandwiches, and pizza, Avanti's is a smart way to eat out. Good food, reasonable prices at Avanti's. Go to Avanti'sPeoria.com to find your Avanti's.
Avanti's has so many choices. It's great Italian food.
It's Truck Month with the Ford Crew.
Care for a Truck Month trivia contest, Sam?
Ooh, you know I can't resist, Hank.
Okay, fact. Truck Month happens only once a year.
Fact. It's the best time to buy a new Ford truck.
Fact. Ford F-Series is the best-selling lineup of trucks in America for 49 years.
Fact. America loves Ford Truck Month.
Fact. I agree with that fact.
Based on 1977 to 2025 CY Industry reported total sales.
Established in 1903, Bank of Farmington is a proud community-centered financial institution dedicated to serving Central Illinois. They combine personalized service with innovative solutions to offer a full suite of banking products tailored to meet the unique needs of their customers. Learn more at bankoffarmington.com or contact them by calling or texting 309-245-2441. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Go Bradley.
Catch every bit of fun and the latest news on the Greg and Dan Show tomorrow morning from 5:30 to 9 on 1470 and 100.3 WMBD.
Dave Snell, Chad Klein, Larry Snell, and Mike Sable, our producer-engineer. The Braves are 5 of 15 from the field, 33%. 9 of 17 for the Flyers, 53%. That's why we are where we are, and they still have no turnovers, and Bradley has 5.
Yeah, turnovers are a problem. We're a little skittish. They're overplaying. They're jumping passing lanes, jumping our handoffs. And Bradley's just got to settle down and kind of figure out the alternatives, look for backdoor cuts and ways to counteract that. Now, I think part of that, too, is, now, right now they're not doing it, but Dayton oftentimes is playing with a 4-guard lineup. So they're going to be quicker than us at a lot of times during this game because they play smaller. That being said, if we got size, you got to take advantage of it inside, which is why Meta's at the free throw line. He's had a couple opportunities inside.
75%, 79 of 106. You got to hit these because with the clock stopped, you always want to try to eat into a lead.
Well, I just think if you're going to get the fouls, you got to take advantage of the opportunities.
That's their 15th foul. Bradley has 4. 7:54 to play in the first half.
Created a little bit of foul trouble. You got Jones in foul trouble. You got Thomas in foul trouble, both with 2 fouls. They don't play a very deep bench. So, I mean, the opportunity is to get back in this game. You just got to take advantage.
Met at the free throw line. First one's up and down. Swished. He has 3. He had to get an early field goal. And one more. Made it an 8-point game again. 23-15. We got to stick him on a number. And now here comes pressure in the backcourt. Jaquan Johnson against Bennett. They find a man in the middle, and now they'll run their offense, and the Braves will go into a 2-3 zone, I would imagine.
That's kind of what's been effective.
Bennett, Montgomery. Now back to Bennett. Montgomery again. Looks at the high post, drop down pass. And in the lane, flipped it inside to Simon, and he is fouled by Vandernap.
And that'll be his second foul.
And Simon, I think, is holding his hand after being fouled. It was a nice pass inside, was it not?
It was. It was one of those things. It was, again, he
was trapped.
They have scoped out the zone so far.
Free throws up and good.
The 1-3-1 out of bounds, they've had an answer for. The 2-3, they've been a little sluggish with, but there they lob it over the top, and then a nice little cut to the middle by Simon creates the foul opportunity.
A.J. Smith comes in for Vandernap. 15 foul. Both teams have 5, trying to go back to a 10-point lead again, and they did. 25-15, 7.5 to play in the first half.
I mean, they bring a little bit of pressure, just man-to-man right now.
Here's Wheeler working against Bennett, who now picks him up near the shield. Give to Jaquan Johnson, waiting for a ball screen. Gives to Meta up front. Wanted to hand it off to Richardson, now does. He's going to go to the free throw line and step back out, waiting for Meta again. They double him, give it to him, up, and put it up and in.
Yeah, again, they don't mind switching, but that's going to create opportunities inside. Now, they also double down on the post, so whatever you do, you've got to make the move pretty quick.
Kirkak, give it to their big guy again, Latong. He goes to the free throw line and missed the shot. Went off his hands. Braves have it. Trying to cut into the lead. Here comes Wheeler. He's fouled. Not called.
Not called.
And he laid it up and in.
He did a good job of absorbing the contact and finishing at the rim.
Braves within 6 now.
And it gets the crowd involved as well.
Latong with Meta on him. Don't foul him. In a back cut. They come up with a basketball and lay it up and miss. Rebound taken down Meta. Outlet pass is Richardson. Gives to Wheeler. He's going to go to the basket and stop, bring it back out. Free throw line extended on the right. 6:06 to play in the half. Here's a 3-ball. Jaquan Johnson missed it.
He's on line.
And he fouled
that's a
on
bad
the rebound.
Foul. That is just
Bradley's 16th foul. Missed the shot and then makes the foul on top of it. And he's going to come out. Hubricks is in.
And it's a foul.
And Matt Zobrist comes in. He was really sick down in St. Louis and was in a room the entire time. He comes in. Meta comes out. So Bradley now going a little smaller. And here's Bennett. with it. Picked up by Wheeler. Left is Connor. Now Bennett bounced past Montgomery. He's got it just to the right of straightaway. Gives it to Latong. He posts inside. That's covered up by Corey Thomas nicely. 13-12 on the shot clock. Here's a ball almost knocked away, but picked up. And here's a 3-ball fired up and bounced away. No good by the big guy Latong. And a rebound for Hubricks. Got to get him an open shot. Corey Thomas has it. Lob inside. A.J. Smith, kick it back out. There's a Corey 3. Bounced it, no good.
Need that shot to fall. Really good kick out there after they doubled down on the mismatch.
Here's Bennett with it. He's going to the basket. Into the corner. Jumper Montgomery's up and good. 3-ball. Corner left. And they're back to a 9-point lead again. 28-19. 5 minutes to go in the first half. Here's Zobrist with it. Skip passes to Thomas. Hands off Hubricks. Look to take the 3 and now does. And now makes it.
Nicely
3-ball, the first of the night for the Braves.
Good screen there by Corey Thomas to get him open. Montgomery got hung up in it.
So a 3 right back, and it's a 6-point game again.
Bradley's now starting to play with him instead of just letting Dayton dictate.
With it, Latong. Kartak. Look for the drop-down pass now. He's got a basket. He's got a free ride, and he fouls. And it was Corey Thomas that got him. He got beat and fouled him. Johnson and Vandernap will come in. That's the 7th team foul, but this will be 2 free throws coming up for the big guy.
The thing that you have to understand with Dayton's bigs, you can't hedge. You've got to basically play them straight up, like they're a driver, just like any other player, because they can handle, which means you've got to guard them, straight up.
First free throws up and good.
The moment you start to hedge one way or the other, they're going to be by you like they were in that case by Corey Thomas.
76% for this 7-1 player from France. The seed of France, sophomore, 235 pounds, 7'1".
He's not super heavy, but he moves well.
He's the one who got the tip in. Free throw number 2 is down. Once again, it's an 8-point lead. Let's see if the Braves can cut it back again. 4:20 to play in the first half. Dayton 30, Bradley 22. They double and make a steal.
That is
the other end. Layup is up and dunked. Down by Montgomery, and it's a 10-point lead again. Another turnover for the Braves.
Jaquan Johnson's going to have to figure out how to pass out of double teams because that's happening too frequently as teams understand how to stop him.
Vandernap. Meta left. And lost the ball, but it was knocked out of bounds. We have an official time. Wheeler coming in. A.J. Smith coming in. 32-22. The Braves got it to 6. And then the turnover bug hit him again. I think that's 6, as a matter of fact.
It is. None for Dayton.
They're doing about anything they want offensively.
Yeah.
At this point. Back in a minute, you're listening to Bradley Braves basketball from Learfield.
Morgan Stanley values long-term relationships with its clients. The Grandview Capital Group of Morgan Stanley's Peoria office knows that building relationships begins with getting to know each client. Everyone has different goals, from planning for retirement to saving for a child's education. The Grandview Capital Group can create personal investment strategies to help you meet your retirement, education, wealth transfer, and other financial needs. So call the Grandview Capital Group at 309-671-4653. That's 309-671-4653. Morgan Stanley Smith Barney LLC, member SIPC.
The Missouri Valley Conference men's basketball tournament has been the showcase for buzzer beaters, madness, and championship glory. With nearly 5 decades of heart-racing excitement, it begins here at Enterprise Center. The 2026 State Farm MVC Tournament, presented by Credit Union 1, Great Southern Bank, and SSM Health, tips off on March 5th through 8th. Celebrate 50 years of the Valley's postseason championship. Get your tickets now at archmadness.com.
Hi, Ameren, Illinois home energy expert Matt Minster here to share how easy saving energy around the house can be. Matching the right size pot to the right size burner can save you up to $36 a year. You can save up to $55 a year by turning off the TV when you leave the house. And switch to LED light bulbs to save up to $75 per year. Discover more tips and rebates at AmeronIllinoisSavings.com/ways to save. Some restrictions may apply.
From your dashboard to your desk, WMBD is there.
Stats don't lie, do they, Chad?
No, they really don't. Shooting Dayton 50% from the field, 11 of 22, 4 of 8 from 3, 50% there, and 6 of 8 from the free throw line, 75%. They're an offensive-minded team, and right now they have the advantage. Bradley, on the other hand, 8 of 20 from the field, 40%, 1 of 8 from three-point land. That's got to improve, 13%. They are shooting it well at the free throw line, 5 of 6, 83%. Leading scorers for Dayton, Deshaun Montgomery has 9, Javon Bennett 8. They're 2 leading scorers. We've not been able to stop them yet. For Bradley, we have 3 guys that have scoring. Hubricks has 7, Ahmet Jonovic 6, and Montana Wheeler 6. Jaquan Johnson has 1 point, and that's not going to fly. And he's got a turnover. He's got to get his game going. Can't afford.
They double him, and he has.
It's becoming a problem. It's a problem for 2 reasons. Number one, it tends to make him passive, where he backs up instead of going downhill. Number 2, what is he? 5? Is he 5'10"?
He's
roughly
listed at 5'11".
He keeps trying to throw over the top, and that usually does not work well for smaller guards. Especially when you have guys that are 6'6", 6'10", that are guys that are doing the double teaming. It's got to be smarter when he's attacking the double team.
Vandernapp, Jonovic, Hubricks, Wheeler, and A.J. Smith, who will inbound sideline left. 3:52 to play. Bradley got it down to 6, but they bumped it right back up to 10. 32-22. And Vandernapp. Bounce passes to A.J. Smith. Waiting for a ball screen. And a bounce pass is to Vandernapp. 5-4 on the shot clock. He stops and lays it up and in with a left hand.
Well, Durkak kind of went for a steal and basically gave him an angle, and it looked like Vandernapp was in trouble, but spun himself right into an easy layup.
I think that's his first 2, is it not?
I believe it is.
With it is Connor, who's in. Now Latong waits, gives to Connor, and now he fires a 3 up and good.
Good player.
And now it's an 11-point lead. That's the biggest lead.
It is a difficult matchup for Jonovic with a mobile 5.
He's got it between the rings now. Looked at Hubricks. A.J. Smith goes and get it. 3 minutes to go in the half. A.J. hangs, fires, long, tips it back out to Wheeler. Hubricks gives it to A.J.
Clock
again.
did not reset up.
5, 4. Here's a foul. The Braves get bailed out of that.
Connor bailed him out.
With 2:47 to play, it'll be 1 in bonus time
His second, 6th team foul.
for Vandernapp.
On the Flyers, Caillou returns for Bradley.
And he is 65% from the line. Meta is out, and Caillou is in. Nope, there are no free throws. It'll be inbound. Here's Wheeler with it. So it's a new shot clock. Here's Hubricks, guarded by Bennett. Here's A.J. Smith's 3. Good!
There we go.
That's a big one.
Need to get him involved.
Lead is 8 again. That's the second 3 for the Braves on the night.
It's his first points of the night.
2:27 to play. With it, the big guy, Latong, gives it to Connor, puts it on the floor once, looks left, comes left. Montgomery with 10 on the shot clock, now 9, gives it to Kirkek. And here's a jumper fired up and good. They just make them all.
Bennett is he's actually a better shooter off the dribble, which is interesting.
38-27. They come back and match the 3 that A.J. Smith hit. And now Caillou, he fires a 3 up. And good! What do you know?
Well, he has that capability.
38-30.
It's not the prettiest shot, but it's effective.
1:40 to play in the first half. See if the Braves can get a stop here.
If you can keep this under double digits at half, you feel pretty good.
Handoff. Latong to Connor, 14-13, 90 seconds left in the half. With it left, Montgomery goes and doubled, throws the ball away. It's picked up and flipped away, and Montgomery shoots a three, missed it.
And then fouled.
And Montgomery was fouled. Did he foul him on a three?
He did. It was Hubricks.
His first 8th team foul on the Braves.
They worked on that all day yesterday. Flybys.
Well, he tried, but he kind of got his backsides a little too much junk in the trunk, evidently.
So this could go back to
11
again with 1:20 to play. Montgomery at the line. Free throws, line drive in.
Yeah. Had an opportunity there, had a loose ball, but just didn't get on top of it. Coach Wardle was pleading with Montana Wheeler, thought he had the best opportunity, but just didn't get there.
Second free throw is good. They just don't miss them.
No, they don't.
Simon returns for Dayton.
Simon is back. And Connor is out.
Corey Thomas, Ahmed Jonovic.
Jonovic and Richardson come in
For Bradley.
for Vandernap and you, who just hit three. And they could come back with three of their own here and make it an 11-point game with 1:20 to play. They don't miss free throws.
No.
75%. And tonight they're better than that. 41-30. Here's Wheeler with it across the timeline. Met at the high post. Looks for Hubricks. Wanted to take the shot, but the big guy's on him. Corey Thomas. Back to Hubricks again. His three. Bounces no good. And the rebound taken down.
Shot to take over Latong.
Montgomery got the rebound, and here comes Bennett. They have their first half timeout they can use. Bennett with the dribble against Wheeler.
Could also do 2 for 1 here if they want.
41-30. He's out near the shield and beats his man all the way to the basket, lays it up and in. And it's 43-30. Timeout taken by the Braves.
And I don't like the slumped shoulders by some of the guys right now. They got to pick it up. This game's far from over, but
43-30, 35 seconds to go, and we'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Bradley Braves basketball from Learfield.
Your home's best defense against uncertain times is an offense that includes the proud members of Prairie Home Alliance. New roofing, windows, and doors from Peoria Siding and Window can box out bad weather and lower utility bills. Gutter Helmet is your slam dunk in gutter protection. We guarantee you'll never have to clean them again. Updating your kitchen and bathrooms with wood-front kitchens and custom bath solutions sets the pace for property values, combining the function you need with the styles you love. All this hoop comes with no harm. Our products are proudly made in the USA and can be financed. Get your home in the game at prairiehomealliance.com.
1470 and 100.3 WMBD and 93.3 WPBG HD4 Peoria.
Hubricks will inbound sideline right. The Braves are down 13. That's the biggest deficit. Got it to 6, but they just have not been able to stop them. Meta gives to Johnson. Backs up. There's about 9 seconds difference between the game and the shot clock, which is now down to 18. Here's Richardson. Drives to the corner and threw it away. Another turnover. And almost a foul on Corey Thomas. That's 7 turnovers. Didn't get a shot. And with it out near the timeline is Javon Bennett with 10, 9, 8. Waits for a ball screen with 7. Takes it himself. His pull-up jumper is up and good. And fouled. Richardson fouled him. And it could be a 14-point game at halftime.
It could be a 17-point game at halftime.
That's right. With the 3, 46-30.
Just went from bad to worse. Turned the ball over. Opportunity to get it down to 10 or 11. Now they can push it out to 17.
Bennett averages 16. And he's almost got that at halftime. Free throw is good. And here's a shot at the buzzer. Misses, and the Braves are in a load of hurt here at halftime. 47-30 as Dayton shows just how good they are in the first half. 17's a big deficit. Not impossible, but they've got to pick it up.
They've got to pick up. The mentality's got to change. The attitude's got to change. Talked about rust versus tired or beat up. Tired and beat up looks pretty darn good right now. And the next thing that comes after that is who wants to play in this tournament. And by the way they played in the first half, Dayton's the one who looks like they want to move on. So mentality needs to adjust for Bradley in the second half if they want to have an opportunity.
They just can't stop him, Chad. They score just about in every way that they want to. Free throw line.
Because they are a guard-oriented offense, 4-guard lineups oftentimes, their bigs are mobile. They use a lot of penetration, one-on-one type of stuff, and that has not been Bradley's strength this year, which is why you saw him go zone to kind of stop some of that penetration, but then now rebounding becomes a problem. And give Dayton credit. When Bradley's gone zone, they may have struggled with it for a possession or two, but then they understand what Bradley's in, they diagnose it, they make the right play, and then Bradley goes back to the man-to-man. So, again, it's individual play, it's talk, all those things right now that Coach Wardle talks about all the time, we're missing there in the first half.
We'll take a break. We'll run down the statistical story, which is pretty obvious, and recheck the keys to the game, of which Bennett is every bit as good as advertised. Back in a minute. You're listening to Bradley Braves basketball from Learfield.
Hi, you're listening to Meditating with Jan from Toyota. Soften your focus and visualize yourself off-roading in a Tacoma. Now engage your senses. What do you hear? A donkey, because you're driving the kids to a farm sanctuary in a Grand Highlander. Breathe in, breathe out, and go from dreaming it to driving it today.
Dealer inventory may vary. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Event ends March 31st. Toyota, let's go places.
We're holding you personally responsible. Goodwill provided over 62,000 free services in 2024. And if you donated, you're responsible. You're also responsible for nearly 600 people finding jobs. And if that weren't enough, our veterans got over 5,000 free services because you cleaned out your closet. We hope you're happy with yourself, because you should be. Your donations help fund the free services that our community needs. So we hope you're happy that Goodwill provided over 15,000 free youth services because we're holding you personally responsible.
Morgan Stanley values long-term relationships with its clients. The Grandview Capital Group of Morgan Stanley's Peoria office knows that building relationships begins with getting to know each client. Everyone has different goals, from planning for retirement to saving for a child's education. The Grandview Capital Group can create personal investment strategies to help you meet your retirement, education, wealth transfer, and other financial needs. So call the Grandview Capital Group at 309-671-4653. That's 309-671-4653. Morgan Stanley Smith Barney LLC, member SIPC.
Get the free WMVD radio app, because silence is awkward.
Welcome back to Carver Arena, everybody. 47-30, the halftime score, with the Dayton Flyers dominating things in the first half. Braves got within 6, but it jumped to 10 real quick. And then a foul on a three-point shot.
Basically made a 6-point run in about 35 seconds to finish the half.
The turnovers have been a real problem.
Turnovers have been a real problem. 7 turnovers for Bradley, resulting in points off turnovers 10-0 in favor of Dayton.
Who didn't turn it over once.
Did not turn it over once. Bench scoring, Bradley, they're getting some scoring off the bench, 11-3. That's a positive. But this has not been a good game for Bradley so far. I mean, defensively, we've not been there. Dayton shooting 58%, 15 of 26. Instead of getting better as the half went on, it seemed to get worse. So hopefully there's an adjustment they make at halftime that kind of corrects that. Dayton 7 of 11 from three-point range, 64%. They're not a great three-point shooting team. They only shoot at about 33-34% on the season, but so far tonight they've been killing Bradley with the three, and then they're getting to the free throw line, 10 of 12, 83%. So doing what they want to do offensively, I guess, is as you say, is the best way to put it. They're led in scoring by Javon Bennett, who has 17 points, 2 assists, 1 steal. He's 6 of 7 from the field, 4 of 5 from 3. Deshaun Montgomery has 12 points. He's 3 of 4 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3, and 5 of 5 from the free throw line. Has 2 steals. They're the two guys. They've got 29 of Dayton's 47 points. For Bradley, 44% shooting. That got better as the half went on. 11 of 25. 3-point shooting. They knocked down a couple late. 3 of 11, 27%. Free throws, 5 of 6, 83%. 30 points is not bad for Bradley. It's got to start with the defense. The defense just has not been good enough in the first half. Bradley out-rebounding them 16-11, have 5 offensive boards. So obviously the size works in Bradley's favor, but the quickness is overcoming that size. And then we already talked about the turnovers, 7 for Bradley, none for Dayton. Doing a lot of what they want offensively. Bradley's kind of a little skittish offensively. It did get better as the half went on, but again, the end of that half felt like Bradley was starting to make a move. They got it within 7 or 8 late, and then all of a sudden, that last minute and a half, Hubricks fouls a 3-point shooter. We turn the ball over. They get another 3-point shot, which we foul. They get a 4-point play. I mean, they basically went on a 9-0 run to finish the half in the last 2 minutes.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Bradley Braves basketball from Learfield.
1470 and 100.3 WMBD and 93.3 WPVG HD4 Peoria.
We'll take our halftime break, and then we'll go over the keys to the game, which are pretty self-explanatory. You're listening to Bradley Braves basketball from Learfield.
Home. For some, it's where the heart is. For others, home is something bigger, a belonging that goes beyond a zip code. At Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Illinois, we've shared the same communities with our members for nearly 90 years. And while we'll always be your one local and trusted healthcare partner, we are forever committed to ensuring access to the highest quality, affordable care through every stage of life. Because wherever your journey leads, we'll make sure you always feel right at home.
Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Illinois, a division of Healthcare Service Corporation, a mutual legal reserve company.
Welcome to the Playground Showdown. On today's field, we have Mom versus her pint-sized powerhouse Timmy. Mom takes off like a blur, and oh, looks like she's hurt her foot, and is now showing us an impromptu dance.
Whether your game is on the basketball court or the playground, get back to it with world-class orthopedic care. Brought to you by OSF Healthcare and Great Plains Orthopedics, official sports medicine providers for Bradley Athletics. Find care now at osfhealthcare.org/orthocare.
Your money goes further at Avanti's. Whether it's catering a party, getting dinner for the family, or just grabbing a sandwich for lunch, Avanti's is for you. The entire menu is priced right. From complete dinners to our delicious variety of salads, sandwiches, and pizza, Avanti's is a smart way to eat out. Good food, reasonable prices at Avanti's. Go to Avanti'sPeoria.com to find your Avanti's.
Avanti's has so many choices. It's great Italian food.
Are you looking for the right family dentist for you and your children? Look no further than Small Town Dental. Small Town believes in preventative, patient-centered dentistry within your community. Our family-friendly culture is what we offer all of our patients, whether they come in for a simple cleaning or a cosmetic problem. Serving Peoria, Bloomington, Chillicothe, Tremont, Hopedale, and Morden. Also, visit our pediatric office, Small Town Dental Kids. Call us at 309-497-6475. Find more information or schedule online at smalltowndental.com. Choose Small Town Dental and stay rooted in community.
I'm Jim Shear. At Shear Mazda and Shear Volvo, we're fans. We're fans of Peoria and Bradley University, and we have been since 1957. It's that loyalty to our community that gives you a peace of mind to team up with Shear Automotive the next time you're in the market for a vehicle. Truth be told, we're big fans of you, which is probably why Shear dealerships rank among the very best in the nation in customer satisfaction. No matter what, let's all join together to cheer on Peoria and Bradley basketball. From all of us at Shear, go Braves!
Winter roads? No problem. Yokohama Tires are ready to take you anywhere you want to go this season at Peoria Tire. Shop Yokohama Tires, like the Geolander CV4S, which has long-lasting all-weather performance and allows you to conquer every terrain this winter, regardless of how wet the conditions are. Visit Peoria Tire today or call 309-693-8473 to make every drive a performance. Don't let winter slow you down.
If you have issues with mold in your home, you need an expert. Peoria Mold's Greg Sanderson is a nationally certified mold remediator and inspector personally on site for every estimate and every job. For over 17 years, Peoria Mold has been the area leader in evaluating and eliminating mold that can seriously impact your family's health. Service-focused, professional, experienced, affordable, and with unmarked vehicles, discreet. Call 657-6795 for a free estimate. Peoria Mold, breaking the mold in Central Illinois. Visit peoriamold.com.
It's Truck Month with the Ford crew.
Care for a Truck Month trivia contest, Sam?
Oh, you know I can't resist, Hank.
Okay, fact. Truck Month happens only once a year.
Fact. It's the best time to buy a new Ford truck.
Fact. Ford F-Series is the best-selling lineup of trucks in America for 49 years.
Fact. America loves Ford Truck Month.
Fact. I agree with that fact.
Based on 1977 to 2025 CY Industry reported total sales.
Weaver's Fresh Food and Drink, located at the corner of Willow Knolls and Radnor Roads behind Sam's Club, is quickly becoming a Peoria favorite, serving made-from-scratch pizza, Alwyn's fresh smash burgers, horseshoes, cheesesteaks, Italian beefs, and our famous chicken fingers, Bill's famous lemon shake-ups, full bar and game room for kids, convenient side-door carry-out counter, and 9 TVs for your sports viewing pleasure. Open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week. Check us out on Facebook.
Hey Alexa, play WMBD Radio. Your best command yet.
Back at Carver Arena, where the Dayton Flyers are taking our warm-ups. They will be moving from, as we call the action, left to right. Bradley right to left. It's opposite of what you will see on the tube. And I think the Braves are still in the locker room and probably letting the players air what has happened in the first half. And
yeah, this is beyond a coach's speech. This is players talking to players. I mean, calling each other out is what this is, because this Dayton team's come in here, and don't get me wrong, this Dayton team's really good. I think I mentioned to you off air. They had a 4-game losing streak, I think, in January. Latong went down with a bad ankle injury. I think they were 9-2 or 9, something like that in the A10 at that point in time. Had not that happened, and injuries happen, don't get me wrong, this is an NCAA team at large. But that just kind of prevented that opportunity, and I'm not making excuses, but Bradley's got to understand the level of competition they're playing, and their effort, their fight has not matched that so far.
And it has to happen on the defensive end.
It really does, and that's where it has to start. I mean, giving up 47 points and a half, number one, is bad. Letting them shoot at a clip of 58%, that'd be 2 games in a row now, going back to Northern Iowa, that shot 50 or 60% against us.
They did that to everybody in that league.
They did.
In that tournament.
I mean, they shot 50, I think they shot 50-something against Illinois the game before. Then they shot 60 against us. They shot 60 the next night against UIC. So it's possible. But that being said, you've got to give some fight and effort to stop that. And that, again, that's been my problem with this Bradley defense all year long. We don't have that one defensive stopper guy. A lot of teams have that can slow a guy down that gets hot. Bradley does it by committee, and it's worked out for them late in the season. But it's difficult when a guy gets going. We struggle to find answers. And to Dayton's credit, man-to-man, Bennett's hurt us. Zone, they've diagnosed it. Out of bounds, they've attacked it well. The 2-3 they struggled with early, but then they started to figure that out. So Brad, and a lot of that's just now effort and fight and battle, and that's what Bradley's got to find here in the second half.
We'll take a minute break, and then I'll go quickly over the keys to the game in the first half. You're listening to Bradley Braves basketball from Learfield.
The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 34, has been serving their members, contractors, and customers for over 120 years. IBEW Local 34 proudly serves in the communities of Peoria, Galesburg, and Quincy, while representing over 1,000 industrial, commercial, residential electricians and communication technicians, working together to see that the highest standards of craftsmanship and safety are maintained, and that the customers receive the best value in the electrical industry. Visit IBEW34.org today. A proud supporter of Bradley Athletics.
Are you looking for the right family dentist for you and your children? Look no further than Small Town Dental. Small Town believes in preventative, patient-centered dentistry within your community. Our family-friendly culture is what we offer all of our patients, whether they come in for a simple cleaning or a cosmetic problem. Serving Peoria, Bloomington, Chillicothe, Tremont, Hopedale, and Morden. Also visit our pediatric office, Small Town Dental Kids. Call us at 309-497-6475. Find more information or schedule online at smalltowndental.com. Choose Small Town Dental and stay rooted in community.
Hi, you're listening to Meditating with Jan from Toyota. Soften your focus and visualize yourself off-roading in a Tacoma. Now engage your senses. What do you hear? A donkey, because you're driving the kids to a farm sanctuary in a Grand Highlander. Breathe in, breathe out, and go from dreaming it to driving it today.
Dealer inventory may vary. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Event ends March 31st. Toyota, let's go places.
4 ways to listen. One voice you trust. WMBD Radio.
Here we go with the keys to the game. Johnson against Bennett points, 17-1. Bench points, Bradley 11-3. And over 8 threes, Bradley has 3. Defensively, less than 15 made free throws.
Dayton has 10.
Forced 13 turnovers. They have none. Montgomery and Durkak under 20.
Montgomery has 12 by himself. Durkak hasn't scored.
And here comes Bennett in the first possession. Let's see what the Braves do. They're in a man-to-man. With it is Simon. Now Montgomery goes up top to Simon again and gives it back to Bennett. He goes to the left, guarded by Jaquan Johnson. And inside, the shot is blocked on Latong, and the Braves get a stop on their first possession, 30 seconds in. With it is Johnson. He comes in and lays it up and missed it, and the ball's tipped out of bounds and last touched, I think, by Simon. So 19 on the shot clock, 19:26, and once again, Jaquan Johnson tried to get in. But,
and I like the aggressiveness going to the basket, but don't be looking for the refs for help after the basket. Go make a play.
Hubricks in the lane. Fall away jumper is up. Bounce no good. Rebound taken down by the Flyers. And Bennett has it. Free throw line extended. Threw it away, but the ball was kicked. That was a turnaround jump shot that Hubricks just dribbled off the side. 19-13, 23 on the shot clock. Inbounds for Simon. Baseline on the right. And Montgomery had the ball hop on him, and he gets it back. Now he's going to go in against Hubricks. Stops and missed the shot. Close shot miss. Rebound taken down by Corey Thomas. Hubricks has it again. Free throw line extended on the right. We've played a minute. Here's a ball tipped, but picked up by Meta. Get back to Hubricks. Now Thomas. Goes to the left, hands off to Jaquan Johnson. They switch a bigger man on him, and then the ball, there's a hold.
On Bennett.
And that's a break because that was going to be a turnover.
Well, the reason it was going to be a turnover is Bennett was pulling him backwards as it was, didn't allow him to go after it.
So that's the first team foul. Braves will inbound, baseline left. Jonovic gives to Hubricks. Now here's a 3 ball up by Corey Thomas is good.
Good start. If he can get that to fall, kind of extends their defense, opens up those driving lanes.
47-33. They've got a minute and a half without a goal. With it is Simon. Looks at Montgomery. Now they reverse it to the left. Driving inside for a layup is in a foul. Going through. Was it Meta?
It is.
At 18-21. And here they go to the free throw line again. This is Keontae Jones. I don't know about that.
Looked pretty clean up high. I don't know if he got him with the body down low.
He's their worst free throw shooter, 64%, but he made that one. 33. Lead is 15. Second free throw is good. He shot those pretty good. 49-33, 16-point lead. And here's Johnson with it across the timeline. And here's A.J. Smith. Goes in, comes out to the corner on the right. Now they will reverse it. Now Meta gets it and gives to Hubricks, whose three-point shot is bounced no good. Rebound is tipped into the hands of Latong. And driving is Bennett. And now they reverse. Boy, they really pass the ball well.
They move the ball well.
Montgomery with it. Now it's Simon. He's going to the basket. Stops against Corey Thomas, who's battling him, and he missed the shot, but they call a foul.
Not a foul. If we're going to...
Corey Thomas is called for the foul.
The problem, and I know what they're calling, the arm comes down on the shot, but there is no contact with the arm.
No.
And it's just, it's body basketball. I mean, it's just bad. And I don't know what they're doing here. Are they calling timeout?
Now they're talking about it. That was not a foul.
In today's game, unfortunately, it probably is because the arm comes down, but there's no contact with the arm. That's the bad part.
Now they're going to take a look at it again.
Which I don't know what they're looking at. I mean, you can't take if you call a foul, I don't think you can take it off the board. No? Okay, his arm, he did get him.
He got him.
His arm came down.
No question. Bradley did get a three-point shot in this second half. Brought to you by Envision Insurance Group and Auto Owners Insurance. They say the play is under review, but from what we saw, that was a foul on Corey Thomas.
Well, and maybe this is an NIT rule. I didn't think you could review fouls. So I don't know if that's what, I assume that's what they're reviewing. It's one of those extra rules that they like to play with every year.
Did they play with the rule of half court on a timeout in this one?
I didn't get any.
I watched it last night. And
did you get a video?
No.
Okay.
And they didn't, but I think they're talking about that.
About what?
About getting the ball at half court in the NIT.
Oh, on out of bounds?
Yeah. No. On timeouts.
After a timeout where they move it forward like they do in the NBA.
And women's basketball.
Correct.
So 2 free throws coming up here. That's all they need is to put more people at the line. Here's Simon. His first free throw is good. And the lead is 17.
Which is what it was at halftime.
At halftime. They don't miss.
Nope.
Man, they throw them all in. 51-33. It's an 18-point lead. And Jaquan Johnson with the basketball. Brings it between the rings. Here's Meta. Look for the drop-down pass. Give to A.J. Smith. 15-14 on the shot clock. Inside is Meta. He's two-timed and threw it away.
Not sure what that was. He went flying.
He got knocked down.
I don't know if he lost his balance or got fouled, but no, he just fell.
I believe that Corey Thomas got hit where you don't want to get hit. Here's Montgomery. Bennett. Up top is Jones. Latang. Free throw line extended. Now they're going to reverse it to Jones again. He's going to drive the basket all the way down against A.J. Smith and puts it in.
Oh, my gosh. How did that fall in?
And it's a 20-point lead. 53-33. And we've got 16:44 left. Jaquan Johnson gives to Hubricks, who fires a three in.
He has been a bright spot. He's got 10.
And we're back to the halftime 17, aren't we?
Yes.
16-27. Here's a jumper is missed by Bennett, and a rebound taken down, and the Braves are fouled.
That's his third.
And the officials are getting a message.
Silly foul. Not a lot of. Oh yeah, he gave him a little shove. Maybe
A.J. Smith
may have sold it a little bit.
And coming out is Corey Thomas, who got hit. And here's a driving layup, is up and missed again, and a foul. The ball is out of bounds, or did he call a foul?
Called it on Jonovic.
Jonovic. His third foul.
Good drive by Jaquan Johnson, just got to finish it.
He still has 1 point.
It was a foul on Jonovic.
And here comes Bennett with it across the timeline. Where are they going now? Latong on the dribble between the rings. Gives to Simon. As Jones goes by. Now at the corner is Montgomery. And he fires a three. Bounced that one, no good. There's a push underneath.
Gave it Simon on the back. It's going to be his third, I believe.
What do you know? 53-36. Bradley has the ball. And the Flyers have the hammer. 15-52. Dayton 53, Bradley 36. You're listening to Bradley Breeze Basketball from Learfield.
Weaver's Fresh Food and Drink, located at the corner of Willow Knolls and Radnor Roads behind Sam's Club, is quickly becoming a Peoria favorite, serving made-from-scratch pizza, Alwyn's fresh smash burgers, horseshoes, cheesesteaks, Italian beefs, and our famous chicken fingers, Bill's famous lemon shake-ups, full bar and game room for kids, convenient side-door carry-out counter, and 9 TVs for your sports viewing pleasure. Open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week. Check us out on Facebook.
The Missouri Valley Conference men's basketball tournament has been the showcase for buzzer beaters, madness, and championship glory. With nearly 5 decades of heart-racing excitement, it begins here at Enterprise Center. The 2026 State Farm MVC Tournament, presented by Credit Union One, Great Southern Bank, and SSM Health, tips off on March 5th through 8th. Celebrate 50 years of the Valley's postseason championship. Get your tickets now at archmadness.com.
Walters Brothers Harley-Davidson is proud to be the official ride of Bradley basketball. And if you're looking for a new ride of your own, stop into Walters Brothers and check out the new Harley-Davidson motorcycles. No excuses. Get to Walters Brothers and crank up the throttle on a new generation of Harleys. Check out the newest styles for your favorite motor clothes, ladies, and get some accessories from experts in our parts department. Walters Brothers Harley-Davidson, giving the hometown team a reason to ride since 1921.
Stay connected
with 1470 and 100.3
WMBD.
Dave Snell, Chad Klein, Larry Snell, and Mike Sable, our producer-engineer. We saw St. Louis U play in the exhibition game earlier in the year, and we were very impressed with him. You got to be impressed with this team, too. They have a little bit more size than the Billikens do. Billikens have Avila, and that is where they base their offense around him.
Well, but I mean, you look at Latong. I mean, they kind of do the same thing with him. I mean, it's similar tight styles. Both teams are either layups or threes. You see very little in between.
Right.
Bradley kind of plays in that in between, as well as obviously attack the basket in threes, but there's certain teams that style of play works well for, and I would say St. Louis, which is Schertz, we saw that with he did Indiana State. Dayton has played a similar style, and that's what they're comfortable with, and it works well for them. And they do a really good job of ball movement. They get you going different directions because they have different guys that'll.
We've seen that from the Braves when they were really good.
What's that?
Ball movement.
Yeah.
Pop.
The thing that Dayton has done is they've taken that away from Bradley. They've been the more quicker to the ball, more athletic, more into it defensively, and it's kind of blown up Bradley's offense at times.
53-36, that's where we were at halftime. 15:50 to go. We always look at that first 5 minutes of the second half.
And Jaquan's got to find a way to get it going here.
Vandernap gives to Hubricks. Now Vandernap, he fires a three up and bounced it no good. And the ball's off the foot, off to Quan Johnson, and it will be the Flyers of Dayton's ball.
Hope he gets this figured out, because after Northern Iowa had to have a sour taste in his mouth to Johnson, so far tonight has not really done anything to kind of take away that sourness.
Yep. Latong between the rings. Gets a ball screen from Montgomery and goes to the baseline, picked up by Hubricks. So he's going to back in, going to have a short shot. Put it up, missed it.
And that is really good defense. Durkak is not a good shooter, but he tries to draw fouls.
Hubricks in the corner on the right, a three. Bounced it, no good. Rebound is tipped, but into the hands of Lejong, and they alley-oop and lay it up.
A
charge taken by Jaquan Johnson.
Durkak just kept running. Johnson just kind of stood there. It's good play.
Fourth team foul for Dayton. And it's still 17. They tried an alley-oop, and that didn't work, and they charged.
One of the few times you see a charge.
Don't see it much anymore, do you?
Nope.
With it is Johnson, still only 1 point. Gives to Kai Yu, and there's a first free ball fired up by Jaquan Johnson. He gets his first field goal. And so the lead is 14 with 14 and a half to play.
A lot of time.
Durkak. Now Lejong comes back out in front and gets the ball from Jones. Now it's Montgomery. Looks inside. There's a wide open three for Bennett. Good from the right wing. So it goes right back to 17. Johnson hit the three. And right back with Bennett. Johnson with it. Bounce pass is Vandernap. Free throw line extended on the right. Looks and hands off to Johnson. Kai Yu, who has a three in this game. Hands off to A.J. Smith. He goes to the baseline all the way down. Stops. Has a shot blocked. Picked up by Vandernap, but it's going to be a violation. Actually, it's tipped out of bounds. Who will have it? Bradley will. What a break.
Well, that's going to that's going to go the other way. That was obvious. One official corrected the other there.
He pointed towards Bradley, and the other guy says, oh, no. 56-39. Dayton with the lead at 13-36. Wheeler comes in. Johnson is out. And the inbounds pass made to Bennett. Nobody's been able to guard him. He does pretty much whatever he wants.
And he's not really doing, with volume. He's just doing a good job and has been very efficient.
Latong going to drive baseline, and there's a hold. It's on actually a push by Kai Yu.
The interesting thing is, Dayton likes to use this offense, and basically they use their guard and use the guy that's defending them as a screen. To me, that is a moving screen. That case, it didn't look like it because he'd stopped, but there's times where they just keep going with it.
And nice play by Vandernap, and it looked like he knocked it off the foot of
And
Kirkett.
the one official that's right there.
Jones will inbound. I'd love to see that one again. And with it is Bennett. Looking to take the three. Was it John? He's got it. Looking for a pass.
And there's a technical on Wardle. Not surprised. I think Wardle's been looking for that. I think he's looking for something to get the crowd involved.
And that sends him back to the free throw line where they love. And Bennett's going to shoot him, and he's 90%. I don't think he shot a free throw tonight. He hasn't got that close.
He's 1 of 1. I think he got fouled on a three-point shot.
That's right.
He didn't get that close.
Free throw is good. And he made the second one, so the lead is 19. Johnson in, Hubricks out. Caillou is out, and Meta's back in. 13:03, 58-39. Ryan got teed up, but this is
sometimes as a coach, you're just trying to find any way to get your team going. Now, I know it felt like some calls went against, but
Jong, now Bennett, picked up by Vandernap as he got a screen in the face. And here is...
Now they're going to call Johnson. I don't like that.
So another foul on the Braves, and that is their 16th foul. This is just getting worse. And it'll be inbounded by Bennett. Inbound baseline right. Bennett, the lob. Kirkak. Now they reverse to Montgomery. Free throw line extended on the left. Bennett gets a ball screen and goes downhill. Gives it to Jones, whose baseline drive is thrown in a high pass. And a foul on Vandernap, and that was no doubt about that. And they're in the one and bonus for 12:31. And that's like Thanksgiving dinner for these guys.
I think Bradley's had 3 fouls on this possession.
So this will be a one and bonus. And it is Kirkak going to the line. He's 72%. He has shot 186 free throws. Made 134 coming in. They hit no rims. All net.
Yeah.
20-point lead. 59-39.
So now we'll start
Simon comes in.
See how this affects. Because obviously you have the technical on Wardle. Now you got some fouls. Now you got the crowd upset. Does Bradley react? Do they find some fight?
Bryce Hurd comes back in. He comes in for Keontae Jones.
Because Dayton's done a really nice job of taking this crowd out of it for the most part.
But the officials
have been what have gotten the crowd and they're more involved in it.
A.J. Smith comes out. Hubrick's back in for him. And the free throw is up. And that's good again. They've only missed 2 tonight. And it's 60-39. Lead is 21. Wheeler with it. Between the rings. Gives to Jonovic up high. And Johnson. He hit a 3 before. He's going to the basket now. And lays it off the glass and good. And he'll go to the free throw line. Yay, go the fans. 60-41.
Good aggressive move to the basket. Didn't see much of that in the first half, but well done, and did a great job of timing the contact with Montgomery to where he has the gather and gets the shot up and an and one opportunity.
He's got 6, and will try to get the three-point play and get it back down to 18. He did.
Bradley goes 2-1 pressure.
60-42. The Braves trail by 18, outscoring the Braves by 1 in the second half, and they had no trouble with the pressure, and now Bradley comes down in a 2-3 zone. Bennett, Hurd, who's back in there. Now Montgomery gets the pass from Durkak.
I mean,
another foul on
he's not moving his. I mean,
he's not. He's just lunging, and that was
lunging in one spot, and then he doesn't move his feet to stay in front.
Vandernap will come out. And we'll have official time. 11:52 left. And it'll be free throws again. Probably one in bonus when we come back for the Flyers. They lead 60-42. You're listening to Bradley Braves basketball from Learfield.
Hi, Ameren, Illinois home energy expert Matt Minster here to share how easy saving energy around the house can be. Matching the right size pot to the right size burner can save you up to $36 a year. You can save up to $55 a year by turning off the TV when you leave the house. And switch to LED light bulbs to save up to $75 per year. Discover more tips and rebates at AmerenIllinoisSavings.com/ways to save. Some restrictions may apply.
Hi, you're listening to Meditating with Jan from Toyota. Soften your focus and visualize yourself off-roading in a Tacoma. Now engage your your senses. What do you hear? A donkey! Because you're driving the kids to a farm sanctuary in a Grand Highlander. Breathe in, breathe out, and go from dreaming it to driving it today.
Dealer inventory may vary. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Event ends March 31st. Toyota, let's go places.
Alexander's Steakhouse has been Central Illinois' favorite steakhouse for over 42 years. Every day, their in-house butchers hand-cut USDA-aged choice beef into your favorite steak choice. Alexander's Salad Bar, the drink selections, famous skillet cookie dessert, and the friendly staff all contribute to making Alexander's Steakhouse the choice when dining out. Don't forget that if you celebrate your birthday at Alexander's, you can get up to $20 off your meal. Alexander's Steakhouse, Peoria and Normal.
No hands, all talk. Just say, play WMVD Radio.
60-42, 60-42 with 11:52 to play in the game. And I believe this is the best team that we've seen this year.
Yeah, I mean, minus the SLU team, obviously, early in the year. It's those. Again, I think those two are pretty much same level. But yeah, this team's playing really well right now, and they're on a mission. I mean, and that's the thing. You always, when you get to postseason, you're through your conference tournament. Obviously your ultimate goal is the NCAA. You don't make the NCAA. How do you respond? You know.
You have a lot of teams that
would
be favored and don't play well.
Well, I think you can say that about the bracket in the NIT so far. I mean, you have Liberty that upset George Mason
on the road.
You have UNC Wilmington beat Yale, which is whoever wins this is the next opponent. You had, I guess that's it. No, UNLV. UNLV upset UC Irvine. So, I mean, it's just like tournament play. It comes down to who wants it. And especially in the first game of the first round of these tournaments, you find out real fast of who's on a mission.
Free throw number one goes down, of course. Bryce Hurd, he's 76%. They only have two that even struggle at all at the line. Free throw is good again. 62-42. That was the 12-minute timeout that took place. Here's Wheeler with it. Now Johnson, free throw line extended, is Corey Thomas, who threw it away. There's another turnover, and that was bad. That was a pass to nobody in particular.
We are out of sorts. And the second half has kind of been an extension of the first. Just have not found a rhythm, and then obviously haven't gotten the stops defensively to keep us in it.
Bennett. Simon is back in the game. Here's to Bennett between the rings. Wheeler's on him. Here's a pass downstairs. Who was called a foul on that?
Johnson got him on the hand, maybe on the arm. There was a little bit of acting, I think.
So that is team foul number 9 on the Braves. Let's see, what did happen there? Oh, he slipped. He slipped and fell.
Sure did.
He slipped and fell, and nobody touched him. And one in bonus. I think we got poltergeist here tonight.
Well, sometimes it's about how well you sell it, because that was
throw
sold.
Missed. Montgomery. And here's all the way down for a layup. Stops. Missed by Jaquan Johnson. Missed twice. And the rebound taken down by Durkak. 62-42, 11:06 to play. Jones is coming back, and so is A.J. Smith. Here's Bennett. Between the rings, a couple of dribbles with Simon. Durkak, they're just running some clock here with 4-3 on the shot clock. 2. And a three-point shot is up and swished in by Hurd at the buzzer. 65-42. 10:37 to play. They're continuing to play and playing well. Here's a three ball. Good by Hubricks from the corner on the right. Matches the three ball and makes it a 20-point game again. And Hubricks is the Bradley's leading scorer with 13. Here's Simon. Between the rings is Bennett. Stops. Gets it back out in front. Durkek ball fake. Takes it inside. And there's another foul that was not called. Oh, he pushed him out of bounds.
They called it a travel and go the other way. Simon, I think, got a knee in the groin. Or a knee in the thigh, I mean. He just kind of quit and stopped playing it.
Zobrist is back in.
Yeah, he got a knee from Jonovich in the
Thomas
thigh.
Comes out. 10:03 to play. 65-45. And here comes Wheeler. It's Wheeler, Jonovic, Hubricks, Zobrist, and A.J. Smith. Once again, here's a shot for three again.
Like I said,
Hubricks from the wing.
He has been the bright spot. It's his 16th point.
In his last game as a Bradley Brave. And with it left, they go back door, hanging and firing and laying it up and good is Hurd. And it's 67-48. Here's Wheeler with it. Backs up and he fires a three. That's good.
Well, maybe they can shoot themselves back into this. That gets it down to 16. Still have 9 minutes to play. Got to get some stops, though. 2-3 zone now for Bradley.
9:09 to play. Closest the Braves have been in a while. With 17 at the half. Jones, almost a travel. And here's a jumper from the corner is missed.
That's got to be over the back.
Out of bounds.
No call, but Bradley gets the tip out of bounds and gets the ball.
Shot was missed from the deep corner.
It's one of the few that Bennett's missed.
8:50 to play. See if the Braves can get it down to with another three ball here. They've hit a couple in a row. There's Hubricks, and he fires it up, and he's good again. Oh, we're back in Des Moines.
It's 19. Right now, he's carrying them down to 13.
Game's down to 13. Almost knocked away.
Oh.
Durkek lobbed to the basket and put back in by Hurd. 69-54. The Braves are scoring 3 threes here. Hubricks gives to Meta. Now Wheeler comes inside, backs up into three.
Look in.
And with it, and a foul. Hurd on the push with 8:02 to play.
His third.
As Meta posted inside.
Had a mismatch inside.
Braves will inbound with 8:02 to play. Well, a three ball would make it a 12-point game, wouldn't it?
It would.
8:02. Johnson inbounds, gives to Hubricks. He's going to take it inside now. He's doubled. Gives it to A.J. Smith into the corner. Ball fake. Taking it inside. Shot is up and missed, but he'll go to the free throw line when we come back in a minute. Jaquan Johnson, who suddenly has 7 points. And we're back in a minute. 7:53 to play. Dayton 69 and Bradley 54. You're listening to Bradley Braves basketball from Learfield.
Home. For some, it's where the heart is. For others, home is something bigger, a belonging that goes beyond a zip code. At Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Illinois, we've shared the same communities with our members for nearly 90 years. And while we'll always be your one local and trusted healthcare partner, we are forever committed to ensuring access to the highest quality, affordable care through every stage of life. Because wherever your journey leads, we'll make sure you always feel right at home.
Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Illinois, a division of Healthcare Service Corporation, a mutual legal reserve company.
Club Car Wash is dunking on dirt and grime. When it comes to game day, you've got to put Club Car Wash in your starting five. Keep your ride looking fresh all season long, rain or shine. And with 4 locations in Peoria, find the one nearest you at clubcarwash.com. Club Car Wash, proud sponsor of Bradley Athletics.
Club Car Wash. Join the club.
This is the run my own business dream. This is the colleges paid for dream. This is the retire early dream. This is Busey, where your dreams and possibilities become moments. Through trusted guidance and expertise, through lifelong relationships. Because we're here to help you achieve the life you've always envisioned. Busey Bank, building business, growing wealth since 1868. Member FDIC.
The free WMBD radio app. It goes everywhere your opinions do.
Well, we've had several threes here in the last few minutes, and the Braves are in double figures with that. And they're brought to you by Envision Insurance Group and Auto Owners Insurance.
Yeah, 3 of 11 for Bradley in the first half from 3. Second half has been a different story, especially as of late, which has really kind of gotten them. I think Bradley was down as much as, 22 maybe? 23, I'm sorry. Now they're down to 15. Bradley 7 of 10 from 3 in the second half. Total of 10 of 21 for the game. Shooting-wise, Dayton 54%, 46% in the second, so that's down a little bit from the first half. Bradley basically consistent, 44% both halves. Turnovers, Bradley 9 compared to Dayton's 3. Bradley only has 2 in the second half. Dayton has 3. Bradley, one area they have done well is rebounding. 26-18, have 8 offensive rebounds, but the second chance points have not reflected. Really minimal advantage, 5 to 3 points second chance points. So trying to make a little run here.
We got a lot of rebounds that haven't resulted in scores.
Correct. I mean, 8 offensive rebounds and only 5 points to show.
It means you're going to the boards, but you're not scoring.
Not taking advantage of it. And Bradley's not gotten to the free throw line much. 6 of 7 for the game compared to Dayton, 20 of 23 from the free throw line.
And we have 7:53 left.
That's been the story of the game, is the free throws, and we knew that coming in.
But Quan Johnson is going to the free throw line to try to complete his...
No, he's got 2 shots.
Yeah, right.
But he can cut it to 13, possibly.
The zone's been more effective here.
Zone's been more effective, but again, offense has kind of helped their defense. Their defense was struggling in the first half. Their offense was struggling. Second half, early, offense is struggling. It affects the defense. Now that the offense has started to get going a little bit, the defense has picked up, and it's allowed them to cut into the lead.
Quan Johnson's free throw is missed.
But you got to take advantage of every opportunity when you're down 15, and that missed free throw may not seem like much, but it means a lot.
One more. Made that one.
Nope. Start pressing. 2-2-1.
69-55. Lead is 14. And here's Bennett with it. Breaks the pressure. And they've got the tongue back in. Bennett. Jones. Durkak. Montgomery, who's a third-team all-conference player. And here's Bennett's 3. In and out. Tipped in.
Number one, I don't know why we're running out on Durkak and leaving Bennett open, or Montgomery, whoever shot it, but then obviously don't box out either.
71-55. Back to 16. And with it is Wheeler. Comes down the lane, stops, kicks it back out. 3 ball by A.J. Smith. His bounce no good, and the rebound taken down by Jones in the lane. 71-55. And across the timeline comes Bennett, who has 22 points. 19 for Hubricks. Latong back to Bennett. Looks for a ball screen, didn't get it. Now he does. On a pick and roll, and Bennett takes it into the corner on the right. Dribble, 5-4 on the shot clock now with 3. And he fires a jumper for 3. Bounced it no good, and it goes and saved. Inside to Latong, and he traveled.
Yeah. Good call.
And turned it over. They don't have many turnovers,
That's
do
their
they?
fourth, and they've all been in the second half.
71-55. Well, let's see if we can get another three here. 6:18 to play. 71-55. Hubricks comes inside. His fall-away jumper.
That's
short.
a tough one.
Got the rebound, and then lost
tipped it. Lost it. Couldn't get control of it.
Latong, he was too close. And now Bennett across the timeline. The right and the left-hand dribble. Latong stops. Gives to Bennett between the rings. Against Johnson. 10-9 on the shot clock. It's a ball screen with 8, now 7. Driving is Montgomery. He's going to the block on the right and laid it in. No answer. 73-55 now. As they've run a few in a row, and they're one away from the magic number. With 5.5 to play. With it is Wheeler. He gets a screen from Meta, and his layup is blocked out of bounds.
Montgomery.
5:22 to play. Vandernap with 4 fouls comes in. And he replaces Hubricks. And Kai Wu comes in. Yu has a 3-point shot in this game. And Meta comes out. Inbounds for the Braves. Inbound right. And Kai has to go get it. Skip pass is to Vandernap. He's going to drive to the basket. All the way down. Stops. Looks. Kicks it back out. A.J. Smith with 6:5 on the shot clock. Layup is good.
Good job of using Caillou, who was posting up basically as a screener to get to the basket.
73-57. 5 minutes to play. In the game. Latong. The dribble. Looks for... No, he's pushed down by A.J. Smith. Of all the things they've called tonight, and they didn't call that one. Here's a layup. It's blocked.
Smith.
By A.J. Smith, who comes across the timeline, and he's going all the way again, and he's tripped.
Foul on Bennett.
With 4:40 to play. Good hustle by A.J. He's got 8 rebounds, Chad.
Yeah. Hasn't scored as much tonight. He's gotten it going a little bit here. He's got 5. Had the 3 in the first half. Just scored the last one. Now can add to that.
Hubricks is coming back in. And he replaces Vandernap.
One in bonus for Bradley's A.J. Smith.
A.J. Smith. 1 and 1. Free throws up and in and out. And a rebound taken down by the Flyers, who has Bennett on the dribble near the timeline. Waiting for a screen. It's back to Latong. Back out Durkak. Looking for a pass. And gives it to Bennett. He's between the rings with 6. Now with 5, drives with 4. He's got a layup with 3 and laid it in. Nobody picked him up.
Yeah.
4:07 to play. We'll have an official time in a minute. And a jumper for the free throw line is missed by Jaquan Johnson.
I'm sorry, Johnson, you're right.
And Durkak will have an official time in the next dead ball. Dietrich Richardson will be coming in then. Ball is to Durkak. Lob to the basket. Slam dunk by Jones. And they have the magic number covered. And a timeout for the Braves. With 3:38 to play in this basketball season. And a lot of people are getting up and leaving now.
Yeah.
And we're back in a minute. You're listening to Rowdy Braves basketball from Learfield.
The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 34, has been serving their members, contractors, and customers for over 120 years. IBEW Local 34 proudly serves in the communities of Peoria, Galesburg, and Quincy, while representing over 1,000 industrial, commercial, residential electricians and communication technicians, working together to see that the highest standards of craftsmanship and safety are maintained, and that their customers receive the best value in the electrical industry. Visit IBEW34.org today, a proud supporter of Bradley Athletics.
Welcome to the Playground Showdown. On today's field, we have Mom versus her pint-sized powerhouse Timmy. Mom takes off like a blur, and oh, looks like she's hurt her foot, and is now showing us an impromptu dance.
Whether your game is on the basketball court or the playground, get back to it with world-class orthopedic care. Brought to you by OSF Healthcare and Great Plains Orthopedics, official sports medicine providers for Bradley Athletics. Find care now at osfhealthcare.org/orthocare.
Tax season stress? We're your distraction. 1470 and 100.3 WMBD.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Bradley Braves basketball from Learfield.
1470 and 100.3 WMBD and 93.3 WPBG HD4 Peoria.
77-57 with 3:38 to play. We'll see the Bradley lineup because I think we're substituting Johnson, Jonovic.
I think the starters are out.
Yeah, I think they are too. You see Hubert's still in. Is he standing?
Yeah, he's on the other side behind Thomas, I believe. Actually, he's in front of Thomas, but yes, he's standing.
Okay, it's Caillou, Zobrist, Richardson, Wheeler. This is basically your second team in. Which is a scout team.
But could largely be next year's team. Depending on how the next
they haven't substituted.
The next few weeks go.
With a 77-57 lead. They've led all the way, haven't they?
They have.
Well, I think Bradley scored the first basket, 2-0, and then they got a 3, and that hasn't been.
Yeah, Meta scored the first one on a little hook shot.
Yep. Zobrist will inbounds. They have Jones, Durkak, Montgomery, Latong.
I am a little surprised that they are keeping their starters in. Now, they don't have a deep bench. They've got 4 guys.
You always risk stepping on.
That's just it.
Stepping on a foot.
But you look at it, Simon is a starter. He's out. He's the one who got the knee in the thigh. You got Connor that could come in.
Thomas,
but they basically play the same position than Hurd. Those are their 4 other guys dressed. Well, I guess they do have 3 other guys that are dressed, but they just haven't seen play. So
they may see him. Zobrist will inbound, sideline left. And they're waiting for a commercial break to end, which it has. And Wheeler. Bounce passes to Zobrist. Now to Caillou. Look for the handoff. They deny it initially. Wheeler has it with 13 on the shot clock. In 3-point range. Stutter step dribble. Comes back through. Gives it to Zobrist with 6. Now with 5. Wheeler drives with 4. Bounce passes to a reverse layup is good by Vanderdam. 77-59 with 3:06 to play. And across the timeline is Bennett. He has 24 points. A career high is 30 against Florida Atlantic.
He's playing well. He's got a nice game to him.
He
Knock
does.
down the 3. He can drive. He's really quick.
Gets a ball screen, and what do we have?
Wheeler caught him in the face.
And with 2:51 to go, is this a 4-minute timeout? I guess it is because Bradley called the other one. So we're back in a minute to wrap it up. 2:51 to play. It's Dayton 77 and Bradley 59. You're listening to Bradley Braves basketball from Learfield.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Ask Unlin Insurance in Pekin if Auto Owners make sense for you.
It's vacation time. Finally just you, the fam, and a week of bliss. No work or stress allowed. Here's some stress. You booked a flight out of Chicago Airport that leaves in 4 hours. But instead of being on the road, one of your kids is running around half dressed while the other dumps coffee on your phone and passport. Your spouse is in the corner trying to prevent a personal breakdown. And quite frankly, you're starting to question why you thought this was a good idea. Don't stress. Fly direct or connect anywhere, anytime with Peoria International Airport.
Club Car Wash is dunking on dirt and grime. When it comes to game day, you've got to put Club Car Wash in your starting five. Keep your ride looking fresh all season long, rain or shine. And with 4 locations in Peoria, find the one nearest you at clubcarwash.com. Club Car Wash, proud sponsor of Bradley Athletics.
Club Car Wash, join the club.
The voice of reason, or just the loudest, 1470 and 100.3 WMBD.
2:51 to play, 77-59 in favor of the Flyers. They have a Wright State there, and same city, Dayton. They never play.
You know, it's funny about that, how sometimes you have teams that are really close together and don't embrace rivalry.
No, because Dayton would have too much to lose.
And I just don't.
Through the horizon.
It's what college basketball has become, but I don't really like the direction college basketball is going.
The money situation.
The money situation is untenable going forward. But we still think, every year we think that, hey, maybe we're starting to figure it out. It seems like every Band-Aid that they put on it makes it worse.
We've got agents now involved.
I mean, even at our level. I mean, you have players on our team that have agents involved, and, you know, we'll see what the next couple weeks show for Bradley. But, you know, will we have the guys we think coming back or no?
But there's always room for somebody.
There is always room. But it's the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. It just is hard to... There was an article put out by...
Pettigrew is coming back.
Yeah, is he coming back?
Yes, he is.
He's already said that?
Yes.
Oh, is his brother going?
I think he's going to join him, yeah.
Valpo will be a force.
Yes, they will.
If that's the case. But, I mean...
Bennett at the line. Oh, my goodness, he missed a free throw.
There was an article put out.
He's 90%.
By the Louisville Athletic Department talking about, you know, we talk about small universities, you talk about the lower end of.
Free throw number 2 is good.
Power 5 universities. And there was an article put up by the Louisville Athletic Department that talks about how many of your programs you think are doing well are actually struggling miserably financially.
Connor comes back in. Dietrich gives to Caillou. 20 on the shot clock, 2:41 to play. Richardson in three-point land. Goes to the free throw line left, gives it to Caillou, puts it on the floor. Hook shot, good.
Good, strong, quick move. He's capable. He's just got to find a motor. If he figures out the motor thing.
Remember that night at Drake?
Yep. If he figures out the motor and gets it going and can keep it going, he can be a player.
Durkak gives to Latong, who's a very, very good post player. He bumps, he shoots, he misses. Rebound off a couple of hands, picked up by the Braves and Wheeler, and he's fouled by Durkak with 2:02 to go.
And they're bringing in their subs finally.
Sean Pote is coming in. He's from Belgium.
Ferrari, number 22.
Damon Ferry. Cleveland, Ohio. Junior, 6'9".
And Thomas, who really hasn't seen much action in the second half, he played more in the first.
Wheeler to the free throw line. Made the first. That was their 9th team foul, by the way. So it was a 1 and bonus. And it's 16. Could be 15 with 2:02 to play. Missed the second free throw. 2 minutes to go in the season. 78-62. The Braves run and jump. Got a half-court trap. Satong gets the ball back out, and here's an alley-oop to the basket, and a slam dunk thrown down by Thomas. Freshman from Mitchellville, Maryland. 6'8", got the dunk, 80-62. Wheeler between the rings with a minute and a half to play. And somebody's holding underneath. And
holding Zobrist.
Who'll go to the free throw line. Zobes is 7 of 9 on the season. 78%. He could play for them with those free throw numbers. 1:31 left. First free throw is good. So he's 8 of 10. One more. He can shoot.
He can.
80-64 with 90 seconds left.
Got some work to do in the offseason.
Baudet. Hands to Ferry. And now Connor. Gives it back to Ferry. The post pass is picked up by Baudet, and he brings it back out with 1:12 to go. They have 9-8 on the shot clock. He goes to the basket, flips it up, and in and out. Rebound taken down by Vandernap. Dietrich across the timeline and moves with 1 minute to play. To get a ball screen from Caillou. He's going to the basket. His pull-up jumper is up and good.
It's got a nice little in-between game that he's developed during the season.
80-66.
Another one's going to need to do some work in the offseason, get stronger, get bigger.
Wheeler comes out, and look who's in. The guy who played Bennett yesterday on the scout team. As Gus Rugart is in. Moving is Ferry. He puts a jumper up, bounced twice. Rebound is taken down by Caillou. And with 38 seconds to go, here comes Dietrich Richardson. Looks like he's going to shoot it again. Drives inside, pulls back, stops, and throws it to Eddie Pappas. Gets the ball for the first time tonight. He did not shoot it. He just returned it to the
Well, probably a good thing he didn't. I've seen it. It's not pretty.
25 seconds to go in the game. And they're holding on to the ball, and 80-66 will be your final score. So the Braves win the second half, right? 66 points, 80-66. They were down 17 at the half. And the season is over, and they'll get a big hand from the Braves. And it's quite a team that they played tonight. So the career ends for Meta Jonovic, A.J. Smith, Corey Thomas, and Alex Hubricks, who scored 19, I think, in his final game.
At 19, he was the guy who kind of got it, was able to get it going, but really no one else has had it tonight. No one else. I guess Wheeler did get to the double figures because of free throws. But other than that, just didn't have it. You have to think the 10-day layoff obviously had an effect, but defensively wasn't there. And against a Dayton team that, I mean, they can put it up on you. They did against Bradley tonight.
Bradley gives up 73-4 on the season. Tonight it was 80.
Yeah, that's going to be something they're going to have to look in the offseason. Defensively, Coach Wardle's teams have been known for their defense, but this team has always had some struggles on the defensive end and thought they had it figured out at the end of the season, but the last couple games it kind of reared its ugly head again. So now you start thinking about next year, who's staying, who's going. A lot of behind-the-scenes work to figure that out over the next couple, 3 weeks. And then you start to rebuild from there.
So in this NIT game and the final game for the Bradley Braves, it was